Hi, I'm Elian with a team of Luca and Eduardo, and today I will show you how to make pan de muerto. Now, first the things you need to do is to add the flour, the yeast, the sugar, and the butter, and I'll mix it together here. We're gonna first add our flour with a full cup of flour, and then we're gonna add the yeast very carefully. And then we're gonna mix also the sugar. We're gonna add it from over here. And then we need to add the salt. And then we're gonna shake it with a pair of spoons, and you can lower all the way down. Add the eggs, the butter. But first we're gonna put all of this apart so it doesn't like fall over and that. We're gonna put the butter very carefully. There. Now we're gonna add the lemon zest. The original recipe says orange, but I prefer lemon, so I better taste than that. And we're gonna add very carefully, and then we gotta add all of the ingredients together. And then for a better speed, I'm gonna use my whole hand. And if you may ask, how is the feeling of this? And I tell you, it's like very dry, like touching sand, but also very squishy. And how you see here, like it's like very thick and that, but it's normal. If you feel it like this, then it's okay. And now we have like still squished and dry mix. Now we gotta add carefully the milk so it's got a better taste and feeling. And now we gotta mix more and more until it's a very big soft dough ball, like this. But you make sure it doesn't stick, so while you cook it doesn't stick to the pan. And then we have to squish like the dough, and then we'll have to press it a little so it stands its size, but not so much. We're gonna press lightly over the corners and the edges, and then we have to put it here in the pan. But first you have to all spread that some over there, so it doesn't stick, because if it sticks, it's a lot of mess. So then you put it lightly here, then you take the pan, then you open the oven very carefully so you don't burn, and then you have to very lightly add the pan to the oven, then now it's toasted size. It's time to take it out with very carefully so it doesn't flip over. Now we have to separate it into 4 tiny circles, and we also have to put a piece of dough aside so we can make the bones. Now we have all the dough balls here. The next step we will do is grab a dough ball separately, and we add some flour, and then we're gonna mix it with the flour so we can make the little bones. Make like little dough tubes, and we squish it so we can make a large tube, and we dip our finger in some milk, and we freshly and lightly put the milk until the dough stick, and so we stretch it a little bit so we can make the crust of the buns for our pan de muerto. Now we have to put our balls of pan de muerto into the oven, but you have to be very careful. Then we close the oven and put it to 170 degrees, like overheat. And here's the final result for the pan de muerto, but the last step is to spread some of this butter in the plate of the pan de muerto while it's still hot, so we can add later the sugar. Now we're adding some sugar to the pan de muerto.